something. I don't know. How long is it? Okay, so if we're estimated in at 6 a.m. and it's currently 21:15, that would be 7 hours plus. Wait, hold up. That's about 8 hours and 40 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. What is Johannesburg's time zone? Do you remember? Is it +1?
Alright, we're back in X-Plane 11. I was just to change the graphics to see why I'm getting shitty frames.
Why? I'm in the middle of the ocean.
In the middle of the night, too.
Is it because you're streaming to me?
That might be it.
It's the two friends over here, both that like doing random routes,
Very random routes.
Whose route is more random?
Definitely mine.
Yeah, yours is more random. Notification: the flight surgeon is live.
Just gotta adjust the graphics again. I don't even know why it's being this annoying. It was annoying like this yesterday too, but there was a reason for that.
Oh yeah, because of the no.
You know, I wonder if it's because of. Let me close unnecessary programs.
Such as?
I don't know.
I always have
Active Sky can go away because I'm not using it right now.
Fly Live can go away. I don't need Fly Live anymore. I don't need it open.
Wait, can you close it?
Yeah.
With running Streamlabs?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can close Fly Live. Wait, can you? Hold up.
Yeah, you can. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Damn it, Fly Live.
Damn it, Fly Live, you piece of shit. We're flying from Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo to Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Romeo.
So many Romeos.
And Juliet. There you go. Stay the Fly Live, sort of. I thought that you could close it. I've done it before, I think.
I don't think so. But whatever it is, my FPS went to 27 now, so that's workable.
Mine's at like 31. I have a million tabs open too. I always.
Why is my CG not in? Why is
I have six separate thingamathings. Like, what are they called? 6 separate browser thingies open.
Why is my CG not updating? Okay, I have to input it manually now, I guess.
I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'll keep Aerosoft open because they have a massive sale.
CG is 15.9. Okay.
I'll keep Orbix open because they also have a massive sale.
Verify takeoff speeds. Let me get rid of all of the ground handling. Goodbye, ground handling.
What did you do to it?
I sent it away.
Did you press drive away?
Yep.
Alright, make sure that once they've driven away and you're happy
hide.
with them. Yeah, you press hide.
Yep, that's what I was gonna do.
Alright.
Let me open
You have a full fuel tank. Full fuel tanks.
I do?
Literally just about 100% capacity right now.
Where do you check that?
Do you... Okay, go back. Press W.
Oh yeah, oh my god, you're right.
Just go into the fuel and weight and balance and then just set it to what you need.
But that is exactly what I need. This is literally exactly what I need. I said it exactly what...
That flight is that long?
Yeah, it's 6 hours.
Are you sure it's in pounds? Or kilograms or whatever?
It's ETOPS, that's why. I always use kilos.
You used kilos yesterday too in America?
Yep, I always use it. I don't like to switch it. What's the QNH here?
I always use kilos unless I'm in America.
Yeah, but I don't like to switch. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
me neither, but
I'm just consistent with.
except for the toeless, I'll use kilos even in America. You should turn on your logo light, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the QNH for me. F me.
F me.
Logo light on. Position should be on to.
Flight attendant spur for takeoff, please.
Shut up. The wheel well should also be on. All these lights should be on actually, except for the taxi lights. Alright, now let me press hide all.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you. I didn't even
10,
want
12.
that.
10-12.
10-12. Roger.
Guess what I used?
The YouTube.
The YouTube.
I mean, what I meant to say is the Nightbot command.
Yes. 120 at 12 knots. QNH 10-12.
I'm taking off
Everything
1-2, so that makes sense.
Yeah. That's a literal direct headwind. Absolutely perfectly direct.
See if we can push back a little bit early.
Oh, you put exclamation point Mitar F me in your chat, and I put it in my chat.
Yep.
I see how it is.
What's our takeoff weight? Damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We're about to commence our in-flight service here in about the next 30 minutes. The flight attendants will come around with a meal. You may choose which meal you would like. And we'll be serving dinner. We'll be serving breakfast about an hour and a half from landing in Johannesburg. Currently estimated to arrive a few minutes early. We will see how it goes as we progress across the Atlantic. Currently estimating an arrival time about 5 minutes before 7 in the morning. We hope that you will enjoy this overnight transatlantic service on South African Airways. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know, man. You're welcome.
I want the service crews to go away. Oh, you know what? Let me.
Was
I
this
know.
thing allowed to fly at 0.82?
It's not letting me click stop service crews on ground.
Alright, I'll
remove
increasing
chop.
speed.
Well, I don't care because I'm gonna push back. Are my doors? Let me check if my doors are open. Doors are closed.
Oh yeah, did you fall for that trick that I told you about yesterday?
What?
With the doors being in a new menu completely?
It was a lie?
No. But I mean, you didn't fall for it, right? You remembered, right?
Yeah. No, I don't have that version of the Zibo yet. I haven't
Oh, you
updated
don't
it.
have that?
I haven't updated it.
Wait, what update are you on?
3.4. Whatever the latest one is before the one you have. I think it's 3.4.6.
Damn, I have 3.4.7, but it was already on 3.4.0.
Whatever.
Damn, there's a lot of traffic crossing the Atlantic right now, including myself.
I'm gonna be crossing the Indian Ocean, and the name of this stream is Chennai Express, because that was a Hindi movie 3 years ago, 6 years ago,
A
20
Bollywood movie?
7 years ago. My God, that trashy movie came out 7 years ago.
A Bollywood movie?
Yep.
Bollywood? Okay.
Yep. And I cannot speak. I mean, I can speak Tamil, but I'm not gonna give the Tamil announcement.
Would they give a towel announcement on that? Probably.
Probably Tamil, French, and
English.
English. Yep. God damn.
French, obviously. Probably French first, if anything. Still haven't pushed back yet?
No, I'm about to though. Scheduled
Is this-
pushback. Scheduled pushback is 18:10 Zulu, or 18:15 Zulu rather. So I
It's in
still
about
have.
10 minutes?
Yep. But I should be pushing back in about 5 minutes. I just need to make my thumbnail. Then I'll.
I was gonna say, is that flight actually 737?
Yep,
Oh damn.
that is their call sign.
Me.
My title is either going to be Reunion 737 in a 737, or um, or Chennai Express. If
I
any,
don't have a uniform 737 on my big ass list of flights.
I thought you would have this flight in your big ass list of flights.
Reunion to Antananarivo, Mahe to Reunion, Orly to Reunion, Nosy B to Reunion,
Chennai?
Moroni to Reunion, Zalzi to Reunion, but no Chennai.
Wow.
I'll add that flight. Let's go to A330.
Start flight leg. Is there an Air Austral safety video? Let's see.
Flight attendants prepare for departure.
Run to Ma.
Oh, they do have one, but it's in French.
Madame de Monsieur, bienvenue de Air
Should I
Austral.
do the French one or the English one?
Both.
They're
Madame de
each
Monsieur,
10 minutes long.
bienvenue de Air Austral, Boeing,
Ground
737.
Damn it!
Please show
Freaking
me
better
where
push
you wanna
back.
go.
It sounds American. It should sound French.
(11:05 to 18:45). Now that doesn't
Ground
sound right.
cockpit. Tow is driving up.
No, not an A330-200, a 737-800, uniform 737. I had another flight that was flight 737.
This time, this does include all cellular phones and two-way pagers. Flight attendants, please prepare your doors for departure and cross-check.
I think it was Qantas flight 737 or something on a 737.
I'm doing. What am I, you?
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. You should check spec. You should type exclamation marks. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Are you on my stream chat?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll type it.
I did it already. Mr. Speckles. He hates it when I call him that, so I'm gonna keep calling him that.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
So at spec is a different command, and then at spec is exclamation mark spec is my asshole. I got
Wait.
that. So
Wait, so which one is which?
the one that I typed was Vladimir Vivi, I call you please, and the one that you
Yeah.
typed, which is exclamation mark spec, is that one.
Okay. Okay, my asshole.
Yo.
Call you please. My asshole. Did you put exclamation point, Igor?
Charlie did.
I was gonna say, is that for you or is that for me or is that for both?
Both.
I know it's for me, so it's probably for.
Alright, let me turn off my packs.
Is my wing light still on?
Tow connected and bypass pin
Okay, good. I
inserted.
want to keep my
Release
wing
parking
light on. I
brake.
want my passengers to see the wing because that might give them more confidence in the middle of the night.
Okay, everything's ready to go overhead. Let me just turn. No, I need to.
Why is the cabin pitch black? Why is the galley pitch black and then the cabin just bright white? And why is there no in-flight entertainment?
Chennai's at sea level. Let's put 50, 100 feet. That's enough. Seatbelt sign should be on.
Oh, there is in-flight entertainment, but you know who doesn't have in-flight entertainment?
Who?
Business class passengers, unless they have it in like their fold-away armrest or something. I don't know.
Alright, packs. View bleed is on.
Whoever designed the cabin of this
Bleeds
thing
are
is
on, packs are off. Let's start this bird up.
unless Buenos Aires, what is it called?
Oceanic.
Decides to log on. I shouldn't have to do
Starting
a.
They have a
back,
huge
and you may
airspace.
start engines.
They extend all the way to Africa almost.
Yep. Alright.
Is there an Africa, a South Africa thing? What the fuck is it that I'm trying to say? Oceanic?
One sec.
Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à bord. Les consignes de sécurité vont vous être présentées. Nous vous demandons toute votre attention.
Oh damn, I'm one sub behind
Welcome on
Speckles.
board, ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen.
Speckle.
Please pay your full attention to the
I want to
following
be here,
safety
Mr.
instructions.
Speckle.
Vos bagages doivent être rangés dans les coffres situés au-dessus de vous ou sous le siège vous faisant face. Ils ne peuvent en aucun
The
cas
thing
être
about
placés
the,
dans une allée ou
Trust
devant
upon
une
is
issue.
I
En
bet
cas
you about like
d'évacuation,
half at
laissez vos
least of
bagages
the
en
people
cabine. Your
flying
baggage
across
must be
the
stowed in
Atlantic have
the overhead
no
compartments
idea how
or
to
under
do
the
it.
seat in front of you.
They don't know how
Aisles
to
and
give a
emergency
position report.
exits
They
should
didn't
be
do any
clear of
research.
baggage.
They were just
In
like, yeah,
case of
let's do that flight,
evacuation, please
including
leave your
Mr.
baggage
Ledbetter,
in
I
the cabin.
bet.
Yeah, but so apparently, what he said on stream chat, and actually what Captain Burger told me, is that if you're not doing one of the routes that they
Les
give
téléphones
you,
portables doivent
you don't have
être
to do a position
impérativement
report.
éteints ou placés en mode avion pendant toute la durée
So
du
if you do a
vol.
random
L'usage
routing, you don't
d'appareils
have to do a
électroniques
position.
portatifs est autorisé en
Also, if I
dehors
would
des
have done my
phases de
flight to
décollage
Edmonton,
et
I wouldn't have had to
d'atterrissage.
do a
Nope.
position
All
report.
mobile
Nope.
phones must be switched off or
Damn.
set to airplane mode during
It don't
flight.
matter though. I don't care. There's still too
Portable
many planes
electronic
over there.
devices may be used except
The
during
thing about
takeoff and landing.
That is because I highly doubt that the Edmonton flight is on an airway. Because it's so far north compared to everything, and it's not really a flight. Because most of the airways are from northeast Europe to east coast US, right?
Yep.
Sometimes flights to Dallas.
And
or
then there was
something.
me who did freaking
Votre ceinture de
yesterday who did
sécurité
a flight that was
s'attache,
not at
s'ajuste
all.
et se détache comme
No.
ceci.
And then even Mr. Ledbetter's flight is not going to be on an airway.
Your seatbelt is to be fastened and adjusted.
His has better chance than
Operation
mine.
complete. Go ahead
Pendant
and
le
set
vol,
the
Yeah, yeah,
nous vous
much better
recommandons de
chance.
la maintenir attachée si vous n'avez
They
pas
should
à
have
vous
an airway
déplacer.
going from
We
Iceland
advise you
west
keep
to
your
eastern,
seatbelt
the
fastened
east coast.
during the flight.
It makes sense.
Des issues de secours, situées de chaque côté de la cabine, sont signalées par
You know
un
there's
panneau
a same
exit qui s'éclairera
kind of
en cas
concept?
d'urgence. Dès la
Yeah, I
réponse de
enter
l'avion,
Oceanic
suivez
here
les
at my
consignes
next
de
waypoint,
l'équipage.
Cider,
Un marquage lumineux vous
142
indiquera le
nautical
cheminement à
miles.
suivre.
Disconnecting tail.
10
Stand by.
emergency exits located
And I'm
on
about
each
to reach
side
my
of the
cruising
cabin
altitude
are
of
clearly
350.
indicated by an exit sign which lights up
Turn on the
in case of an
panics.
emergency. Once the aircraft has come to a
Isolation valve
complete
is
stop,
closed,
please
and
listen to the
bleeds
cruise
turn off, right?
instructions. Strip floor lighting will guide
No,
you
don't
to
turn
the
off the
exit.
bleeds. Only the isolation valve and the APU bleed. Those are the only things you turn off.
En cas de dépressurisation de la cabine, des masques se présenteront automatiquement devant vous. Appliquez-le comme ceci. Si un
Igor
enfant
has
est assis à
entered
côté de
chat,
vous,
say hi.
aidez-le après avoir ajusté votre masque. In the event of
This is
losing
night
cabin
bot.
pressure, oxygen masks will fall automatically in front of you. Put it on your face and adjust it. Adjust your own mask before helping any children sitting beside you. En classe loisirs, un
How
gilet
do
de
you
sauvetage
make
est
those
situé
checks?
sous votre siège. En classe confort et club austral, vous le trouverez logé entre deux
Thank you for telling me to
fauteuils.
have
Votre
fun up
gilet
there.
s'enfile et s'attache comme ceci. In loisir class, a life jacket is located under your seat. In
Okay,
confort
so
and
we've
club
used
austral classes, a
6,300
life
kilograms
jacket
of
is
fuel on
stored
our
between
climb
the
out of
seats.
Sao
Your
Paulo.
life jacket
Fuel on board
fastens
is
like this.
49,600
Gonflez-le
kilograms.
sur
So we have
ordre de
49
l'équipage.
tons of fuel on board.
Inflate
We've
your
used
life
6
jacket
tons.
only on cabin crew
For
instructions.
the departure, that sounds about right. Now we really just
Ce vol est
throttle
non
back.
fumeur. Fumer dans les toilettes ou porter atteinte au fonctionnement des
Spoilers
détecteurs de
are
fumée
armed.
est passible de poursuite. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking in the toilets or tampering with the smoke detectors is liable to prosecution. L'utilisation de cigarettes électroniques est également interdite. Electronic cigarettes are forbidden.
I can't see a damn thing. Also, I need to adjust my trim.
Une notice
I
de
always
sécurité
adjust the
située
trim
dans la
at the
pochette
gate.
du siège vous faisant
I know I
face.
forgot.
Nous vous
Normally I
demandons
do.
de
I
la
just
lire
forgot it.
attentivement avant le
Yeah,
décollage.
okay.
Avant notre départ,
I
le
need to
dossier
find-
de votre siège doit
Trim in the
être redressé.
A330 is so broken.
Votre
It
tablette
really
et le
is.
repose-pied replié et le cache-hublot ouvert. A safety card has been placed in the seat pocket in front of you. Please read it carefully before takeoff.
God damn it.
Before takeoff, please ensure that your seat is in the upright position, your tray table and the
So we're flying
footrest folded
Springbok
away
flight
and the window
223,
blind
which is
open.
not the
Le
longest
commandant de
flight
bord et
the
son
Springbok
équipage vous
does
remercient de
on
votre
the
attention et vous souhaitent un
3200.
agréable vol.
I was gonna say
The
that is
captain and his
probably
crew
to
thank you
Dulles.
for your attention and wish you
It's
a very pleasant
Washington,
flight.
Accra,
voyage
Johannesburg. It
à
makes a
toutes.
fucking refueling stop because it's so damn long. It's probably mostly because there's not enough demand to have an A340 gas guzzling that route.
But I think they'll switch it to the A350 now, and then they won't need the fuel stop anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be worth it to stop in Accra.
I made a mistake.
Because I think that the flight is Fifth Freedom, right? It can pick up passengers in Accra.
I think it can, yep.
So it'll make sense, right? If
You can see South African Airways.
it'll make sense to continue that flight via Accra. Because it's gonna be the fastest way for people to get from Washington to Johannesburg. It's gonna be the only way for people to get from Johannesburg to Accra, and the only way for people to get from Johannesburg to, or from Washington to Accra, non-stop.
This airport is so damn confusing.
It is, even though it's so simple.
It
SA
really-
Express. That would not be there in real life, but okay. Alright, did you agree with what? Do you agree with what I said?
Yep. Also, there is a
Were you
school delay
listening?
for
Were you
that.
listening to what I said?
You said SA Express.
Oh, that. But what I said.
You were talking
before
about Fifth
that.
Freedom.
Yeah, and how it makes sense to continue the flight via Accra
Yeah.
because it serves the demand for all three flights.
Yep. Maybe make it a triangle, like one stop, like the way there, through Johannesburg and the way back to Dulles, or would that?
That would
Approaching
be that would be terrible.
1-4.
Because I mean, it's a refueling stop, but it's also a necessary stop for demand because there's not enough demand to fly direct. I don't.
There
think.
is an A350. There is for an
Approaching
A350.
runways.
though.
Is there?
I think so.
Is there enough demand to fly to Accra?
No,
Non-stop?
but for Dulles, yes.
On runway 32,200 feet remaining. On runway
Damn,
30,1,007.
Because they also fly to Lagos, right?
Yep, they do.
They
Okay,
fly
so
there in the A330, 300 or 200. Who knows?
who knows? You wanna play Scribble?
Uh,
Once I get into the air,
yeah, sure.
Roger, Thesaurus. I hope you got that.
What did you say?
Roger Thesaurus.
Rocher the Saurus.
No, do you know what a thesaurus is?
Yeah, I know what a thesaurus
The
is.
biggest, like the major brand of thesaurus is called the Roger's Thesaurus.
Roger's Thesaurus.
R-O-G-E-T is a French guy.
I thought that he was a fucking German guy. I don't know. No. Just fucking messing with you now.
Roger.
Roger. My optimum is flight level 380, but my max is flight level 360. I think someone has made a mistake.
Jar design.
Damn it, jar design. Okay, so you know what that problem was
What?
that I sent you? Did you see
What?
that? You know how I rectified the problem?
How did you rectify the problem?
I put in all the fucking waypoints manually. It sounds bad for a transatlantic flight, but it isn't because there were only like 12. Most of them were in South Africa.
On runway 12.
Thanks, X-Ras.
Just waiting to hear cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
You have your wing lights on and your landing lights and everything. Yes, you
Yep.
do.
That's Captain Canada. They were lit up
Engines
like
to
a Christmas
continuous.
tree. I was about to do that.
Okay. I said that when I start my engines, just so I don't forget.
Alright. At this point, the throttle is already at 46. I'll just let
Yeah, I
it
know.
gain some speed. Or maybe at about 25 knots, I'll put Toga on. Because we're a heavy boy.
Heavy boy.
You know what?
You're gonna overrun the runway?
Nope.
Auto brake RTO.
Approaching 1,
Shut
4.
up.
Fucking
Useless.
useless ass. Fucking. Why do we still use it?
80 knots.
How do you get the VNAV on the ground? Because I've never been able to get the VNAV. Do you know what I mean?
It's like
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Oh boy.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
One sec, I'm pausing this because the airplane is losing speed rapidly.
Caution taxiway, it said. He pitched it up too high.
V1. Rotate.
Go full toga. There's your problem. Your throttles are at 67%.
400.
Turn off your auto throttle.
One sec. Why didn't the plane engage toga?
1000.
Because you had your auto throttle arm. Just don't arm it. Don't arm it until you're in the air. Are you climbing? Because I can only see the fucking.
I'm
I can only
climbing.
see out the window.
I'm
and
climbing.
I can't see the instruments. You have it set so that we can't see the instruments on the
I
street,
know,
right?
and that's the thing, is like I don't know how to make it so you can see both the
2500.
Did you already remove your flaps?
one sec.
Because that's probably not something you should be doing right now. Dude, just put the autopilot on.
Yep. Autopilot is on. Good God, that was at least I didn't hit the ground though. At least
Like Avio Man.
I did not crash.
Like Avio Man. He had a very similar thing though. The throttle's throttled back and then he stalled and crashed.
Yeah, but I salvaged mine.
Yeah.
Good Christ. Okay, we're up
I had
in-
I was not far from not crashing, but I couldn't climb out of Sao Paulo, just wouldn't want to.
gear off.
The best part was taxi via Echo 5 and I didn't get the rest of them. It's because you started talking right then. I was like, oh damn it.
Oh, I'm just glad that we took off.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I'll go get my lunch. Hang on.
Roger. Damn, this airplane is dark. And it's crossing the Atlantic. Watch my stream real quick and you'll see the outside, but you see how dark it is, damn.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, I know.
My chair announced it.
Yeah.
I forgot to put Tara on. Hang on, I'll put Tara.
I was gonna say, go to my stream and look at the damn outside view and just look at how fucking dark it is.
You want to see my outside view?
Sure. It's probably gonna be equally as dark. What time did you depart out of me?
Local time, so whatever, 10:20-ish.
Oh, damn. Well, it's dark and it's only about 7 p.m. here.
I like how we're both flying in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, but you're crossing the equator, aren't you?
I crossed the equator, yep. We're a heavy 737. I don't know why the freaking throttle did not ever increase to N1.
Who knows?
I thought it was gonna abort the takeoff.
Damn.
In case of any unexpected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today, and we are all happy to offer you any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Our in-flight entertainment has begun.
Let's check bad tasking to see if they see me flying over the world. But the thing is, a flight from, say, Luanda to Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo isn't long at all.
Does anyone
It's
operate
equivalent-
those?
Oh, TAG.
Angola?
TAG, yeah. They operate a flight from Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro to Luanda.
I'm just trying to figure out how to best maximize my rendering options.
Actually, I don't know if they still fly to Rio, but they definitely still fly to Sao Paulo.
I don't know why you can't see the instruments. It's like confusing the crap out of me, but now you can see the
Yeah.
instruments.
Damn.
Standard.
But now you have a fucking square monitor.
I don't know how to.
Okay.
What?
Next up is coordinate 27 north 30 west, or 27 south, excuse me.
That's why for my stream I have to show replays because the freaking landing you can barely see. Let me Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
What?
Adjust the lighting to take off.
Ah, that doesn't matter. Damn, there's a lot of ATC on in South Africa. There's Cape Town approach, there's Johannesburg Tower and approach. What time will it be in Johannesburg when we arrive? It's gonna be the middle of the night, won't it?
Yeah, IRL, yes.
Yeah. So there's very little chance that there's gonna be
For
any-
me, it'll be just at sunrise, probably.
Let's see, let's look at Luanda Airport. So yeah, TAG flies to a variety of destinations, including Sao Paulo, Guarulhos, Lisbon, Porto.
Do they fly to Maputo?
I don't think they do anymore. Oh, they do fly them. Oh, I remember this. Cause you know how Mozambique used
Yeah.
to fly between Maputo and Luanda,
Mhm.
and one of the flights the captain crashed the plane on purpose.
Yep.
Okay, so after that they switched it to TAG, and now TAG operates the flight. But you know what the most random route that TAG operates is?
What?
The flight from Luanda to Havana.
What aircraft?
777. Probably a 200, but it might be a 300.
That's going on my big ass list of flights.
It would go on my big ass list of flights, but you know why it's not going on there. Because I don't have an equipment for it.
But you know why it's going on for me.
Yeah, because you got your new fucking flight simulator over there.
Speclife told me he's thinking about getting it now.
Damn it! You see what Aviaman started?
I had been talking to NoTam06 about this since September.
Does he use P3D?
He uses both.
Oh, he also uses both.
Mm-hmm.
Don't a lot of people use both?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Which one's technically better?
In terms of graphics, X-Plane, in terms of aircraft, it depends. In terms of aircraft, your long-haul aircraft is better with P3D. Short-haul
P3D.
and general aviation is better with X-Plane.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So in general, X-Plane is better because 99% of, or 90% of people are gonna do mostly short-haul flights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, Lamb is like literally one of the safest airlines in the world.
Lamb?
Yeah.
Do they fly to Lisbon? Does anyone fly to Lisbon from Maputo, or is that too far?
TAP flies to Lisbon, and Lamb is commencing operations to Lisbon.
Ooh.
They should have done that actually last week.
Does Lamb fly to Guarulhos?
No. They only fly within Africa, and then the flight to Lisbon. But Lamb was actually banned from the EU. But the thing about the EU was they said that Lamb is a very safe operator, but their nation of operation is unsafe. So I don't know what the hell that means, but basically they got wrecked by
But
the
aren't
EU.
they now commencing operations to Lisbon?
Yeah, they got unbanned because they submitted an application that said we're actually a safe airline, which they are.
Who are it's like them, Finnair. Singapore is also pretty safe.
KLM is pretty safe. Qantas is very safe. Finnair was ranked #1 last year. You know the funny, well actually it's a pretty sad story about KLM. You know the Tenerife disaster, right?
Yep.
You know the captain for the KLM flight was the #1 captain for KLM on the 747.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that in a 400 or 200?
That was a 200. It was 1977. They didn't have 400s yet.
That's what I thought.
So you know what KLM did? They were gonna send that captain to investigate the accident, and then someone had to inform them that he was the one that was in the accident.
Rip.
They were like, "Oh, I guess we aren't sending him then."
That's so sad. Like they oversaw a critical detail.
Yeah, the captain in charge of the flight was the one that they were trying to send to investigate the flight that he crashed. And the thing, it was kind of his fault, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He has a Wikipedia article on him.
What's his name?
Jacob van Zanten. Just go to the KLM Wikipedia article and then go down to the bottom. There's notable employees, and he's the first one.
Yep.
Did you find it?
Yep. He was KLM's chief instructor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Also, I didn't know people on the Pan Am flight survived.
Yeah, a few did. Like, the pilots all survived. I think every single one of them, all 4 of them did.
And I knew on KLM everybody died.
There's this funny story. There's one passenger on the KLM flight that technically survived, but she wasn't on the flight at the time. She stayed in Tenerife.
Yeah. That is 100% his fault because he took off without clearance.
He did, but you know, it's not 100% his fault. It's about 80% his fault. 10% goes to the Pan Am flight because they were literally taxiing on the runway, even though they were instructed to take a turnoff.
Mm-hmm.
But they improperly, because they weren't able to make the turnoff because it was too tight. But they didn't notify ATC that they didn't take it. And the other 10% goes to the ATC for not being very clear. But it was mostly this one man's fault.
Yep. Reunion 737. On a 737.
Yep.
I can say Port Louis.
Port Louis.
After Port Louis, I think my next landmass is Sri Lanka.
Yeah. What happened to all the Pan Am A300s and A310s? Did they go to Delta?
So Pan Am's aircraft was taken by the 3 major U.S. carriers, right?
Yeah, by Delta, United, and American, I think, right?
I think Delta took. I know they took a bunch of their 747s.
United took their entire Pacific fleet.
Yep. That's how United gained such a foothold in the Pacific, is because of that.
The thing is, all the U.S. airlines have their clear, like, where they're number one. Because United's number one airline in the Pacific, right, for you.
Yep.
They even have a hub in Guam.
Yep.
Delta's the number one for transatlantic travel, right? That's pretty clear.
Yep.
And then American's number one for Latin American travel.
Yep.